Hey there guys, Ecto here. We are taking a quick look at the new system that is in Overwatch. If you haven't heard of the news yet, if you haven't seen, yes, there is a new highlight system. And in fact, I have highlights right here. I've been playing around on the PTR a little bit. Made some custom games. I way overpowered my Widowmaker. And just, I wanted to test out the system. So we're going to show you guys what the system looks like. I'm going to show you the highlights at the end of this video. I'm going to show you two of them, and they're going to be labeled. One of them is how I typically highlight a video, and one of them is how the system highlights a video. So we're going to see how both are done. I'm going to give my opinions on this thus far. We're also going to take a look at this loot box system. So you know what? I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. So there's a new loot box system. It's supposed to cut down on the amount of duplicates you have. So let's take a look. Okay, so there are no duplicates in this box for me whatsoever. I don't have Jailbird, at least not on the PTR. I don't have that Confident or that spray or those sprays. So let's take another look. Okay, so gold preview currency, still have 50 currency. There's a voice line, a spray I do not have, and a Bastion skin I do not have. So let's continue down the line. Okay, again, still have not gotten any duplicates. There's three boxes in and no duplicates yet, so keep going. Alright, so there is a highlight intro from Widowmaker. A victory pose, the Shrug victory pose from Reaper, and more currency.
That does not compute.
Alright, we got one more loot box to open up. So this is, I was like, why do I have loot boxes? This is why. They're testing loot box system. So there we go. Again, more spray, more things I do not have duplicates of. 5 boxes and 0 duplicates, so good for them. Alright, the coup de grace. This is what I have been waiting for from them for the longest time, because I have such an issue sometimes with keeping my highlights. Mainly because I'll get a highlight, don't get a chance to record it, and you don't get to see what that highlight was. I don't even know what the highlight is. I just, I missed out. So, you have today's top 5, which will show up on the top 5 like always. And then you have recently captured, and you can record up, or you can capture up to 36, I think, in a 24-hour period, or you can save up to 36. Now, one thing that you can do is you can dismiss it, and it brings it down to 1. So when you go to record, so that's that. So as you can see, there is a record button. So on the PC, you can click on the record, and it actually gives you quite a lot of options here. You can name the highlight. You can set it however you want. You can set it to super sample, 30 frames, 720 with low quality. That means, yes, you can play on low quality and record your highlights in ultra, 60 FPS at 4K resolution, which is astounding and amazing. Now, here is the downside to it, because you can watch it. And we're going to watch this highlight real quick. It's nothing. Honestly, it's really nothing. So as you can see, you can hear the music in the background. You can see the action in it. And it tells you play the game just like how it is and how it has been. And it goes through the whole steps and the whole process. Now what's really nice is that you can actually exit the game, and these are supposed to stay there. You can even do this, which is what I usually do, is I remove the music from it. Highlights, and you can watch it again. And it's removed the music from it. Now, the unfortunate thing is, and this is what I've seen, so these are my opinions thus far on the highlight system. So as you can see, there's no music during that playthrough. You can watch these. Oh, okay, good. You can't watch these. Okay. So here is the problem. I've recorded these here. We'll go ahead and we'll record this. we'll play with the settings a little bit. We'll put it at 4K Ultra. So here's how we're going to do it. We'll click 720p, 30 frames per second at medium graphics, right? So we'll go ahead and click record. So it's going to load the highlight. Now remember, I have not done anything to the sound of this yet. I haven't put the sound back on, and I'll show you, I'll prove it to you as soon as this is done. See, it doesn't take very long. Now they're saying the more that you put in towards it, the more it's going to do it. So as you can see, I didn't put the sound back on, and this is the problem that I have, one of the problems I have right now. So there's EctoMaster's highlight. We can watch it. You can see it's in medium quality. Characters aren't as defined. You can hear the music. The quality isn't all that good. Not as good as the other one. And the music is all the way up. So despite the fact that we watched it without the volume, despite the fact that I don't have the music going, it is recording the music. The other downside to this, and this is just a file that it saves as an MPEG-4, MPG-4, or MPEG-4, which is fine. Most editing software is okay with MPEG-4s, unless you're like me and using Windows Live Movie Maker, which AVI is the preferred format. Now the problem is, and I'm going to show this to you guys, again, I'm going to have recorded how I usually do it, and we'll play that. It'll be the same clip there, and how it ended up in Windows Live Movie Maker. I'll do like a little edit at the end. And everything that has to go into basically getting it to work in Windows Live Movie Maker. I know this is infancy with the highlight system. I really hope Blizzard is watching and they're listening, that they go in and look at this and say, okay, we're going to give the opportunity to record an AVI or MPEG-4. I know mostly everybody is working with Adobe or Sony Vegas, but there are some of us out here who have been using Windows Live Movie Maker because it was free, and learning something new is daunting, especially programs like that where it's just like, I don't know what to do. Especially when you want to save at, say, 60 frames per second. I have set that up in Windows Live Movie Maker. A little bit harder on the other ones, but hopefully it has done it. Now, one thing I wanted to try and see is if we can get this up rather high. Let's do 1080p. Now, the other thing I've noticed with these, and I'll set this on Ultra, I did it as a super sample times 2. Times 3 took a very long time. It was taking a very long time. I may try and do it, but times 2 didn't really seem to take a long time at all. And we'll kind of record this. So yeah, it's not taking very long. It's still taking a bit of time. I don't know the exact time here. I'm not timing it. I mean, obviously. Well, I guess I could be watching how long it takes for the recording to pick up on this, but it does take a little bit longer. There is a little bit more to it. When I first did a times 2, all of the UI graphics was missing. There was no, like, you couldn't see the ultimate sign, you couldn't see the character sign. You could see that I was on fire, but the character logo, or not logo, the character icon in the bottom left corner, it wasn't there. So yeah, it seems to be missing something when you go times 2, and times 3 just seemed to take a very, very long time. This actually took maybe about a minute to record, and there you go, it's done. So I can actually look at here, we can watch it. See, it's missing all of all the stuff. It's all missing, which is somewhat kind of nice, but at the same time, if I wanted it on there, you know, it would be nice. You can't see anything. The times 2 is missing all of the stuff to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. But there you have it, guys. The highlight system is here. Does it need some tweaking? Yeah, I think it does. There is some info up here about it. on today's top 5. Your best highlights will still be automatically created during each match. They'll be saved for 24 hours, even if you exit the game. Instant capture while in a match. Press the capture button to begin recording any moment you want to relive or share with the world. It does 3 highlights per round, a max of 36. So that's 12 rounds that you can do. Record once you captured your epic moments. Visit the new highlights section to record, save your favorites locally, and then record highlights to save them permanently. So again, everything that we just did, you can save it permanently, and then once you have it, all you have to do is just click dismiss, and you're done. So in conclusion, guys, a couple of things that I like about this. I like that we have it finally. It is great. It's nice that we finally have up to 36 that we can save and view and look at. I love that it can be at any point during a recording, even if you didn't record. If you wanted to save that highlight, boom, you're able to do so. There are command keys that you can do so with. I really hope that they fix the music issue and allow us to not have the music in the background, as a lot of us like to use our own music. Having the music on top of the music kind of ruins the aesthetic. I also hope they let us change the file type that we save it as, so that it is much easier to save, rather than just leaving it at the standard MPEG-4, and let us choose between AVI or MPEG-4, whatever. I think AVI and MPEG-4 are the most popular ones. So there you have it, and I will see you guys in the next, I don't know, Cue the Madness? I think I got more of that coming. We got more Cue the Madness coming. I'll see you guys in that.
No one can hide from. No one can hide from my sight. No one can hide from my sight.